Hi, real estate investor. This is Jeff Charlton with REIPrintMail with a very important message that could almost double your deal flow with the exact same marketing budget you're spending today. Give me your attention for 5 minutes and I just might rock your world. This message is so important that I was willing to spend $25 on this mailer just to tell you about it. And no, I'm not going to talk about some amazing new list or new mailer. What I am going to talk about is how you handle incoming calls from your marketing strategies, because there's a very good chance that you're leaving huge money on the table and you don't even realize it. Let me cut right to the chase. We've collected data from over $50 million in marketing spend. That data shows us that investors who answer their own phones do not answer 55% of the time on average. Yeah, you heard that right. 55% missed calls. That means that 55% of the time, the call either goes to voicemail or is missed completely. Secondly, for those calls missed, it takes an average of 10 attempts per missed call to finally connect to the person who called. And very few investors try to call more than 3 times. Add all that up, and most investors are literally throwing away half of the leads that they paid to get, simply because even with good intentions, they do not have a good system to consistently answer and follow up with incoming calls. Now, I'm sure you're thinking 55%, that's crazy. We do way better than that. Well, I'm here to tell you that you probably don't, and here's why. First, whether you're a one-person shop or have a staff, I'm sure that you're all working very hard all day long and not just sitting around waiting for the phone to ring. So if a call comes in and you're already speaking to another person or handling some other task, there's a likelihood you'll miss it. And it's the same with your staff. Second, and this is huge, it's likely that you or your staff do not answer calls more than 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. You also take vacations and get sick, and so does your staff. What our statistics show is that more than 30% of calls come in after hours when you're not working. Third, when a call is not answered, it either goes to voicemail or the caller hangs up. Often, when that happens, they call the next investor who sent them mail. So unless you call them back right away, there's a chance they have already moved on and are working a deal with another investor who did answer the call when they called. Add all this up, and it's not hard to see how investors miss 55% of calls. This is where the pain really kicks in. If you're missing half the calls that come in, calls that you paid good money to generate, then those leads are going straight in the trash. So whatever your response rate is, you can figure half of it is thrown away. So how much does that cost you in wasted marketing dollars? It's not unusual for one of our clients to spend at least $5,000 per month in mail. Imagine just throwing away $2,500 of that due to not answering calls. And imagine how many deals are missed from all those missed leads and how much that costs you. But here's the good part. We have a division of our company that specializes in answering the phones and following up for real estate investors. And we're really good at it. We've been doing it for almost 10 years and we call it REISmartCall. In a nutshell, REISmartCall consists of a professional and experienced call team that answers incoming calls from 7 a.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Pacific time, 6 days a week. With this team, we live answer 78% of the time. But even if we don't answer the phone, or the person hangs up before we can answer, or calls come in after hours, we still have a plan. We listen to the voice message, capture the phone number, transcribe the information, and enter that into a CRM that we provide as part of the service. Or we can push it to your CRM as well. And if you're thinking that these are just some foreign VAs that have heavy accents and don't know anything about real estate, you're wrong. Yes, our callers are foreign from the Philippines, but most of the staff has been answering real estate calls for over 5 years, and that's all they do. No other industries. Plus, we are continually training them to be able to talk intelligently about real estate. We also don't hire them unless they have perfect English and have minimal, if any, accent. Our customers give rave reviews at how good our agents are. Once we are speaking to the prospect, we ask a series of questions to identify whether or not they have a house to sell and they're interested in talking to you about it. We call those qualified leads, but it doesn't stop there. We then follow up on a regular basis with all the leads indefinitely until they tell us to stop or become a qualified lead. We eventually get in touch with almost every person who called, close to 100% of them. This allows you to focus on only talking to the leads that are serious and not waste your time with all the others. You also save a ton of time by not having to enter data from prospects into your CRM because we do it for you. But the most important value is you will not miss calls. Thus, you will not throw away leads generated from your marketing dollars simply because you missed the calls. I cannot stress this point loud enough. Missed calls equal wasted marketing money. Missed calls equal missed deals. If this service got you one extra deal a year, it would easily pay for itself, but I promise you it will easily bring more deals than that. And the more you spend on marketing, the more valuable this service becomes. And you'll find that your personal stress level will go down because there's peace of mind knowing that calls are always being answered and followed up on, no matter how busy you get. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that no matter how buttoned up you think you are in your office, you need this service. It will allow you to maximize the effect of every marketing dollar and give you peace of mind to know that no lead is lost. Now, in terms of cost, we have various different levels of service depending on your needs and call-in volume. But even our highest level of service is far less than paying an employee to do it yourself, and way less grief, as we know that managing employees can be a challenge. And even if you could find an employee willing to work for peanuts, there's no way they would be available 14 hours a day, 6 days a week, and be able to handle multiple calls coming in at the same time. Plus, we have added benefits such as KPI tracking, a CRM, and special mail pricing that comes with the service to add even more value. If all of this sounds interesting to you, the next step is to call us or scan the QR code enclosed and book a 15-minute coaching call where we will discuss your needs and find out if this service is right for you. There's no obligation and no pressure. There's only more deals to be had for you. Have a great day.